Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show? Count with me now. 5, 4, 3.
They're out there, Mike.
2.
Where?
1.
Everywhere.
Showtime!
I've never nutted without physical touch before until I saw this trailer. I don't think you guys understand. My ceiling is dripping with my future generations because I'm so excited for this goddamn movie. I mean, at first, I genuinely thought there was no way they can do the toy animatronics because from a game's timeline standpoint, this either had to be a prequel or it had to be FNAF 3. But now they're throwing a goddamn curveball, okay? Because it looks like they said, fuck the game continuity, we gonna do this shit our own way. And you know what? Anyone who has a complaint about that, fuck off, okay? Because there's no way they could have, they already broke the game canon, all right? Vanessa physically shouldn't be there. They already broke the game canon. So I was so confused on what they were gonna do, and it looks like they're doing some cool shit, man. Okay, look, this is gonna be incoherent rambling, all right? So let me just like break this down for me in a way so it's easier for me to talk to you guys about it. First off, the toy animatronics look dope as fuck. Like, okay, look, I had no doubt that the toy animatronics are gonna look cool. Don't get me wrong, but like from a aesthetic and design standpoint, it was such a big jump because with the FNAF 1 characters, they're furry, cuddly, but these ones were like really plastic, and getting that look correctly could have been hard, but they did it good anyway, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here are some of my hopes for the movie, I guess. Again, this is incoherent rambling, it just makes sense to me. So here are some of my hopes for the movie, and my main hope is that, look, I know the movie's gonna be PG-13, okay, but I'm hoping that the kills are pushing it a bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like, the FNAF, the first movie's kills, although it was just scream and cut away, I mean, they still got creative with some of them. I mean, the Freddy bite scene was still like actually my favorite scene from the movie because it's like they did it in a creative way where they can get away with it. And I'm hoping with kills this time, they can do more stuff to get away with stuff. Do more stuff to get away with stuff. I'm really flexing my English vernacular there. So, okay. What's another hope that I'm more for the future? Okay, look, guys, before we come into this movie, which to be fair is gonna be like forever away, but like, can we like, first off, let's be honest, it's not gonna be scary, all right? It's like Scream, which is funny because Matthew Lillard is connected to this, connected to the movie, but it's like Scream. Like, Scream to me isn't really that scary. It's more of like it's a thriller, right? I don't think thrillers are really that scary. I mean, like, yeah, they're built on jump scares, but once you're expecting it, it's really hard to like steer away from the jump scare. I guess what I'm looking for in this movie is it doesn't have to be like scary, but I still want it to be a little, you know, goosebumpy, you know? I want the atmosphere to be threatening, and that's what it seems like they're aiming for this movie. My issue with the first movie was that you introduced that the characters were nice and like childish, and don't get me wrong, that's fine, but I feel like it would have been better if they were evil the entire way through until the end, like the end. Or instead of the restaurant being lit the entire time, have all the lights either dimmed down or off. That is one of the main issues with the first movie, is that the setting or the atmosphere that the movie gave off was too bright, I should say, where the lights were all on and you could see everything and it was like a little less scary. And that's also an issue of like games like Security Breach, right? Where it would have been scarier if the lights were off. That's something that simple, and it looks like that's what they're gonna do this time. Is it's not gonna be so brightened up, and And honestly, it helps with the effects if there's not many lights, you know, because I'm pretty sure these are actual animatronics. Like in the last movie, they built actual animatronics and then had people in suits, so it was half and half. And that's what I think they're gonna do this time too. And if all the lights are either dimmed or off, it builds the atmosphere and also hides some of the practical effects. So it's easy, you know, it's easier to stay immersed and it's harder to point out mistakes. And that's what I hope they do for this movie. Now, let's talk about some story things that I'm theorizing. This is my FNAF 2 predictions or theories for the film before we actually get into it. So, firstly, since this is breaking off the games, that means the toy animatronics in this timeline weren't dismantled in 1987, or they were and somebody rebuilt them. And since it kind of breaks off the canon, it's a lot harder to try and tell where they're trying to go with the series. But through the small things they gave us in this teaser, not trailer, this is not even the trailer yet, this is the teaser, I had two ideas. At first, I thought time travel because of the Abby bike scene where she sees the place relit. And I thought, okay, we're dealing with time travel, but I don't think that's the case, because Vanessa says something very interesting, like, oh, there's more of them like everywhere. So what I'm thinking is, since we're gonna have a flashback scene in the movie, what I'm thinking is William killed way more than 5 kids, and that's in the case of the games. In the games, he's killed more than 5 kids. So he killed way more than 5 kids, stuffed way more kids in the suits, right? He was just on a spree. And that's how we're dealing with the toy animatronics. Now, the question of the day, I guess, is how are the toy animatronics here? And what I'm thinking is, Henry, right? Ball is just throwing shit at the wall here. Henry must have revamped Freddy's, like, because there's clearly a time jump. I'm thinking there's a time jump in the actual film. And within that time jump, Henry, either because of William's manipulation, because I think William's gonna be in this movie as Springtrap, or Henry does it just because he just, you know, missing the old days or some shit. After all, you know, someone owned the building of the original Freddy's, and I'm assuming William wasn't lying when he says the owner just doesn't want to let go of stuff. So when the building originally collapsed, Henry's like, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild it. It's gonna be bigger, better, with new animatronics. So he takes either the new animatronics, which are the toys, or old animatronics, which are still the toys, and revamps Freddy's. And that was in between the time jump, and now we're at a point in time where everybody knows what Freddy is, and everybody seems to forget what happened in the past, and everybody's like kind of moved on. And what I'm thinking happened is, in the movie Springtrap, we're gonna see Springtrap. I think we're gonna see Springtrap. Springtrap does something to the spirits, which is why Abby in the movie says, like, I'm gonna go help my friends. Like, she leaves a little sticky note for Josh Hutcherson's character, Mike Schmidt. And that's why Vanessa is also gonna come out and help, is that she wants to free the spirits because William has probably done something to trap them as well. And, or maybe the spirits, like maybe Golden Freddy's kid is doing a UCI, or not UCI, sorry, ultimate custom night thing where some of the other spirits kind of want to move on, but because the Golden Freddy spirit doesn't want to move on, they're still stuck. So she's going out there to help him with that aspect of the film. And the animatronics here leave the pizzeria. Like, there is a school scene in here. Like, I'm pretty sure the Toy Chica kill scene we got in this teaser is in a school, and also there's like a home invasion. Like, we see Mango break down a fucking window. We see Toy Bonnie holding a knife, which is crazy. Like, so they're clearly trying to track down and kill Mike and Abby. So that's why I think there's something wrong with the spirits, and that's why Abby is going out to help. I think we're gonna get the puppet in this movie, hoping we get the puppet in this movie. I don't think Garrett is the puppet, and I know that sounds weird to say, but I genuinely will find it way funnier if Garrett was either Balloon Boy or Toy Freddy. He's gonna be the puppet, don't get me wrong, he definitely is, but I think it'd be fucking hilarious if just subversion of expectations. Instead of the puppet, he's Toy Freddy or fucking Balloon Boy. Like, what if the Balloon Boy toy in the original, like that whole jump scare joke, was just Garrett constantly trying to talk to Mike, but Mike kept on getting scared, and it was a kind of a foreshadow for Garrett being Balloon Boy. I don't know. I just think it'd be funny. So I don't know what crack they gave Mangle this fucking I don't know what drugs are giving Mangle, but she seems like she's gonna have the most kill counts in this movie, and I'm all for it, all right, because from the trailer alone, I'm pretty sure she's killing like at least 4 people. Like, from this teaser alone, it's crazy. Thank you for listening to me yap about a movie that, honestly, I've been waiting for the original Fnaf movie for 10 years, and now that we got a second one in under like 2 years from the first one, I'm way too excited. Or maybe I'm not excited enough, I don't know, but hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and hey, we're almost at 5,000, so, you know, it'll be really nice to hit that number. Anyway, see y'all next time, probably with the, like, the Minecraft movie review, I'm not gonna lie.